So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they get to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Right back to the air for Mahomes. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. That's a gain of 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On fourth down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. And he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Ready up!
To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be out of bounds, up past the 20. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Second and a yard. Throwing again is McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
I really like what I see out of this defense. Definitely playing with a little bit more sense of urgency, especially after falling down here in the first half. They desperately needed that sack, and they got to just continue to get stops and get off the field.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Flush to his right. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. Here comes second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Switch.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
It's just a big-time play by this quarterback on fourth down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will stay a two-possession game. Third quarter's set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's out wide to Judkins. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
That's good.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one complete to Hayward. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, KC.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Easy.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now out of the gun here on 3rd down. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
19, Tiger, 19, back, Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Drive will start on the ground. And oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play for Minnesota. 56 yards.
First down.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First and goal.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for a big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6.
First and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be second and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll put Addison in motion.
Go.
Up the middle they go. He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3.
29. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Yeah.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he will score again. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Will Riker down on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead.
Chiefs 7. Will Riker the kick.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Yellow.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That was good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Tutkin will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Price now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. The tight end motioning left here. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Minnesota.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's a third and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Got his receiver on the inside. He's got it.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 40, hide on these two.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And nice work there. Go into a slide and gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
60 Bison. Check out.
Little play action here. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. It comes with a minute 25 left to go in the contest.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Third and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. To the air on third down is McCarthy. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
There's a screen set up for Judkins. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15. Easy.
On second down, Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Yellow.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you.
Dallas multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I see the world. I went to Japan for a pickup. I see the world. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I see the world. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I see the world. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.